me, social media is a bunch of different applications that bring people together, and you're able to express yourself through these applications or just have fun with them.
Social media, I think, is complicated because sometimes I feel like, why do we have to waste our time on the internet when we can have other ways to communicate with other people?
You heard a lot about social media or social networks. So what are they? And why are they so popular nowadays? What is social media?
Is, the internet, all that stuff that I don't use.
Social media, I guess it's the place for people to connect people from all over the world.
Social media is the network interaction among people in which they create, share, or exchange information, ideas, and pictures or videos in virtual communities and networks. It's clear that social media makes a strong impact on our culture, business, and daily lives in general. It revolutionizes the way people communicate and socialize. So what kind of social media do people use?
Facebook.
I find myself using Facebook a lot just because I'll go on it and just check everybody's statuses every now and then.
Facebook has become the largest social media site. In 2014, they reached 1.39 billion active users all over the world.
Twitter.
I have a Twitter account. I use this to get fast updates of my friends.
Twitter was created for both personal and business use. Now there are over 1 billion users, including businesses and celebrities.
YouTube, love it.
YouTube.
Often go to YouTube and watch the tutorial.
Launched in May 2005, YouTube is now the most popular video streaming platform.
Use LinkedIn.
I have a LinkedIn account for my job. Businesses and people are really into this platform because it really helps connect with the current and your previous employers.
LinkedIn launched in 2003. They reached a total of 200 countries and territories all over the globe, and it is a business-oriented social networking service. There are many other social media platforms that have grown in the past few years, such as Instagram, Tumblr, and Pinterest. But more importantly, how are we using it? How does social media affect our lives? Which brings us to our next question. Is it a good or bad thing when social networks are available 24/7, within our hands, at any time of the day, any place in the world?
Just like anything, social media can be good or bad. It depends on how you use it.
It is facilitating networking. It's easier to keep in contact with a larger circle of people, but at the same time, I think that it's making our attention span shorter. I also think that it sometimes narrows our awareness of what's actually around us, because I feel like oftentimes people are living in their screens instead of the world around them.
I think social media is making a lot more people introverted. Social media is expanding our communication, but at the same time, it's compacting, it's getting rid of much of the smaller communication that we would have.
Some people use social media for a good reason and they have such a good experience with it, while some not so much. They use it for being such a bully on the internet, which is really bad.
I have a lot of international friends, and that's the place where I actually know what they're doing over there and seeing everything over the world, so it's kind of fun.
It has changed the landscape, the social landscape, the way people communicate.
It is absolutely fantastic. But it also runs the risk of becoming an addiction, where people take virtual relationships and put them on a higher priority than real relationships. And so we run the risk of losing some traditional values and losing touch with our world by becoming addicted to social media.
So what if one day there is no access to social media?
That would be crazy, because that's the only place you the first thing when you go to whenever you wake up in the morning, so it will be crazy.
What do you do before social media?
If social media went away, I probably feel lonely.
I would definitely freak out.
I would be very bored.
I would get a lot more done.
Probably disaster, I guess you have to go back to mailing. No, wait, you have to go back to texting.
Social media is a revolution of the human communications, but in the end, the way we use it will determine the good or bad about it. So use wisely, use smart, and have fun with it.